pareció? Ahora le toca el turno a DJ Natasha Beccardi y a Nikki Belushi. Veámoslas. Sigamos con la segunda parte del tuto.
The more he would keep the music going, the more the people would start appreciating. So if you was a DJ and you could just keep the music going non-stop, that was a big thing. Back in the day, that was a big thing alone, just to keep the music playing non-stop. We went from that to the DJ actually being the main attraction. Came around 79, as the bands were still getting hired, but the DJ was, you know, bigger. You know, the band would play, and then when the DJ would say, okay, everybody come around, gather around, he would play that main top 40 record and tell everybody to say ho, and it just was more of a party type of scene. And then went for him blending the record so much that he had a partner that would constantly keep the music, the crowd participation going, crowd participation going, crowd participation going, and keeping the blend going together. The people we was looking up to back in those days from my neighborhood was Davey DMX. He was the DJ, the first DJ for Curtis Blow. Actually, Run was the first DJ for Curtis Blow, but he was too young. He was like 13 years old, and they wouldn't let him, you know, it was cool on the weekends, but when he had to go to school, and Kurt had a show, he couldn't hang out. Well, Run actually was the one that made up calling Curtis Blow out with the turntables, calling the name out with the turntables, and he did that by taking Curtis Blow instrumental, and Curtis Blow first record, The Breaks. He said, I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that these are the breaks. So he used to play the music, boom, boom, boom. I'm Curtis Blow, boom. I'm Curtis Blow. Started calling Curtis Blow out with the turntables. From there, Grandmaster Flash and them was already doing tricks, but we were from Queens, so I can only tell my story. You know, Grandmaster Flash and them was already backspinning. We would see them do their thing, but to us, that was the epitome of hip-hop, Grandmaster Flash did. And Davey DMX, who don't really get a lot of props for what he did, but in Queens, he was our Africa Bambaataa. Bambaataa would come to the park and fill the whole park up with records. Like, all the back here would be records, and you know, even though he would play just a break of a record, a 15-second break of a record, and keep that 15-second break going on for like 10 minutes for the MCs to rap, and then somebody will hand them a record and they'll play another 15-second break and keep that going on for 5-10 minutes.